Time to rock this motherfucker. Yeah. That's right. You're not rocking with the best. Youngstown's own 3 PMD, a Death Pod production. Tank Bob and Eddie P, featuring the man in the myth who explains the man in the myths. Zay, motherfucking Drizzy. Also shout out to this motherfucking cocaine. And we can't forget Miss Goddamn Kiki. And like we always do about this time, anything that comes out of my mouth, the quartermaster's mouth, or anybody else I mention's mouth do not represent the views and opinions of one Mr. Eddie Westside. For you drinkers out there, Mr. 2020. That's what they had in their system when they started smacking white people with chairs. For all those in the know, Mr. Ed Duma, and you know him and love him, Youngstown's very own, 3 PMD's very own, DJ LOH on the 1s and 2s very own, Mr. High Value motherfucking man, Mr. E motherfucking Coppola. Shout out to DJ Red Alert. Rest in peace, K Slay. Shout out Old Money. And shout out to the motherfucking Avengers who came to that brother's rescue on that goddamn riverboat. Let's fight this motherfucking evil like they did, white chair style.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, the DJ Casper.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
We lost DJ Casper.
Yeah, man.
Who was that?
Oh boy, the cha-cha slide.
Oh.
Yeah, slide to the right.
Oh,
slide
man.
to the left. Yeah, man.
Oh, you ladies, clap your hands.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna be stepping at the funeral?
Probably.
It's
I would.
Yeah.
58,
long
58 years young.
58.
Damn.
God damn, what took him out? Does it say? Man, that's too young.
Yeah,
that's
man.
right around the corner.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I'm
man.
sad for him, man.
Rest in peace to the homie.
Rest in peace,
You know.
and condolences to the families, man.
Yes, sir.
Condolences to the family.
Yeah, man. Let's lighten it up a little bit with this Riverboat Brawl, man. This is the definition of fuck around and find out. I didn't know nothing about this whole hat trick shit. I didn't know that was the fucking hood symbol to, bring it.
Is it?
Obviously it was, man. He had brothers jumping off that riverboat swimming to his rescue.
That young brother was like
that dude was 16.
Yeah, like a motherfucking Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
He hopped in that water like, oh no, you don't. And everybody was getting it. WWF style. Fuck that
when
WWE.
You see black grown men skipping to a fight.
Man.
You know it's on. That motherfucker had a skip.
Somebody said that the brother, the security guard, when he threw that hat up, all he heard was on your left. Like an Avengers Endgame. On your left.
That was insane,
Yeah,
man. Motherfucker couldn't even tell them to move their boat just over to the side a little bit.
Just a little bit, man. They trying to dock, man. Damn.
I think people missed because it's a lot to that shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, it was against the bro, which it was. They was being disrespectful. But I think they probably said, we not moving our pontoon boat for a ferry boat full of them N-words.
Right. There's a lot of white folks coming out that's from the, Montgomery. It was like, those folks ain't from here. They're like, you don't do that to no elderly black dude. You don't put your hands on him like that. They was like, he will get served.
How old was this cat?
He was old. He was an old head.
Oh.
And I want to say, they got a video of one of them cats. He got 2 black eyes and he had some shit all in his nose. And he said, man, that old boy can really throw him. I'm like, well, that's what you get. Because oftentimes I find out, man, I saw this shit in Texas, man. He was a sucker though, but he was an older brother, man. And, I call him a sucker because I spoke up for him. These young others would just say little off the cuff shit to him and try and fuck with him. You know, I'm military. He was a sergeant major back in the day. And I used to be like, man, this motherfucker ain't saying nothing. And you know me, I man, fuck the both of y'all, man. You know, you see a lot of times, man, women, young people, and the elderly get targeted, which is some whole shit. And I'm glad that they came to his defense, because I mean, even they goddamn women was look at the bitch right there in the green.
Yeah, she caught the chair. And,
She caught the chair.
And that's what dude was talking about. Nobody's gonna talk about the woman who got hit. I was like, but the woman swung first. She stepped to another man. What you think is gonna happen in the middle of a fight?
Hey,
you know, anybody can get it at that time, and be thankful it was old school.
Yeah,
just you know, knuckles to eyes.
Yeah,
that's it, man. You know, I'm glad we going back to knuckling up. You know, because before it's pop the trunk, and we're gonna air this bitch out. I'm gonna lay everybody. If you don't want to get shot, stand behind me.
Right. The white dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if the white dude did it. Everybody getting it.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't want to get shot, stand behind me. I'm about to air this bitch out. And these cats, they rushed, shirts off, no shoes on. It was like, we about to get it in. We about to get some splinters. Let's go.
But the bullshit was when they did it, they went and tried to get back on the boat and get the fuck out of Dodge. And they was like, no, you don't. And when they cracked that bitch in her skull and I saw her go like this, I said, yes. That's the shit I love.
All you seen on TikTok, man, was just chair commercial, you know, little skits or whatever. Cats just picking up chairs. Walmart got a sale on those folding chairs.
I need to go.
Everybody ready.
And my thing is, shout out to the sister though, because it was a couple of them white girls that tried to jump in it. But shout out to the sister that grabbed that bitch by that ponytail. And put that and put them Dora Milaje hands on that bitch.
Yeah, it was like this man business. Let them handle it. You jump in if you want to.
Right. You know, now I'll handle you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if you can float.
Right.
But yeah, the shit was fucking hilarious. Dude backpedaling, dude ran up on him, and then dude threw the hat up, and it was hooty hoo.
Hey, you know, man.
Brothers came out. I'm proud of them, man. I'm proud.
I'm proud of them too, man.
It was a nice black moment right there, man.
A beautiful. You know what? It was a
black moment, man.
It was a beautiful on code moment, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Often, man, you see, and I just think black motherfuckers is just tired. You know, if you look
that
at
part,
if you look in the news right now, a lot of what motherfuckers is talking about, and even though they really not trying to cover it properly, is how black men ain't on that Democrat shit. They said that this motherfucker is shaking in his boots. You know, you got people pissed off because Cornel West, they talking about he finna split the vote. They ain't mentioning the fact that 9% of young people like fuck that shit. And it's just, I think black people as a whole, like, man, look, we done been fighting each other. Fuck that. Y'all ain't finna get away with, because it was a lot of them on him. It was what, 6, 7 of them on him?
Easy.
And
they thought he was alone. And like, bro, we will jump off this boat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get to you. And that's what happened. So happy Fade's given.
Right.
You know, we're gonna celebrate that every year.
Shout out to that young brother for proving that some of us can swim.
Facts. Swim and fight after.
That's
that's
Negro 2.0.
Right.
Stay in the water now.
Fucking David Goggins. You know, and hey man, you know, it's just, and I'm gonna say this, shout out to them white folks that came out and say, hey man, that ain't us.
Yeah, they said that dude, those folks ain't from around here. It's like, they gotta be out of towners, because we don't play like that down here. We know how that shit go.
Right. And see, this is what I meant last week when I said this. Just like they say, try that shit in a small town, because everybody was mentioning that Trump was there that week.
See, yeah, he always put the battery in their back. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Trump, Jeff Sessions, and they tried it in a small town, and so we finished it in a small town.
Yeah,
that's why I said, don't get mad at the song. Do the same shit. Do the same shit. Okay.
Keep that same energy. Listen to what he's saying.
Right.
You know, try that shit in a small town. Look what happened.
Right. Look what happened. Yeah, you tried it. Okay, some good old brothers, some good old boys that was raised right. Yep.
Yeah, they was raised right.
They was raised right.
That young boy,
raised right about them socks.
All those years of wearing skinny jeans paid off in that water, man.
Right.
You know?
Made his legs strong.
Them tight
Look at-
thighs.
look at
They could
the
tread
picture.
water mighty fine.
Look at the picture on the top left. That ponytail is a ponytail of only a bitch for the projects who can fight.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
You
we'll
got
hold
some-
fingers in the back.
And we'll hold you with that. You know, probably got the twist up. You know,
There you go.
grab and the twist up.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
like
you
you
go.
ain't going nowhere. I'm
ain't
really
going
about to dog walk you.
Right. You finna get this Crawford.
Crawford
your ass.
That's what they
Oh.
got too, man. They
Oh.
got served, man. When you see the dude just crawling, like, dude, I didn't took enough of an ass beating. That's
Right.
all right. I'm gonna get on this pontoon,
Right.
get my ass gone. All I had to do was move this bitch, but you know, they got all that air in their chest.
Right.
You know, telling the rent-a-cop, who the fuck are you to tell me I own a fucking boat? Who are you to tell me I can't park my boat where I see fit?
Right.
Okay. Dude,
Fuck
bro.
them on that riverboat.
The security guard was like, man, I got like 10 minutes. This is my last fucking thing I got to do before I get off. And
Right.
here y'all motherfuckers come. And now I got to throw my hat up. You know.
Fuck it. Hey, he threw that bat signal and brother
Yeah.
saw it. That
Brothers
black
came.
signal.
That happened to me one time in life where some dude I did not know pretty much came out of nowhere and was just like, we got a problem. And I'm looking at dude like, dude, shit, do we? You know, like, I don't know you.
Right.
Like, I don't know which way this is going to go because I'm looking ahead and this brother just came up from behind like, we got a problem. But it was some froggy white dudes who, you know, was drunk trying to get out of the car and
Yeah.
homeboy grabbing him. You know, we stopped and I think my partner hit the horn like, can y'all go through the light? And the dude popped out the back seat or whatever. And his homeboy reaching like, no, those are black dudes. Don't go starting shit, Jimmy. You know,
Right.
like trying to grab him.
Right.
And then a dude that was behind us, because we was like in the middle car, dude behind us with his chick, he put his shit in park and just walked out and was like, is there a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, well, shit, not now, bro.
And
I
that's how
think
the
we got
fuck-
this.
Yeah. And
I
that's
think
how
we
we
got
all
it.
need to be. That's how
We
we all
should
need to
be. We
Yeah.
should be looking out for each other like that.
Yep.
And like you said, man, I think we tired, man. Enough's enough. Ain't nobody,
Right.
not on our watch. Nobody's gonna go, get the business like that.
No.
You know, sorry, I don't give a shit if I don't know. Even if a dude on TikTok was saying his neighbor that for some reason don't like him, and all of a sudden when this happened, he was like called him out and was like, "Hey man, let's have a beer." And they talked about this situation and was like,
Mhm.
"Man, this is a moment we need to talk about." And then they hashed out their differences. Like, man, I don't know why I didn't like you. Like, man, I don't know why I ain't like you either. But I was matching your energy. But they
Right.
sat back and had a beer and enjoyed this moment. We was like, man,
That's
we need
what's
to
up.
stick together.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Fucking dope.
Real dope, man.
Yeah.
So,
And Corey posted this on our group chat Saturday. That's what he's like, hey man, we got to talk about this. Like, man, we've been talking about it. Get your ass on the
Right.
group chat.
get on the group chat, homie. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Sidebar.
Montgomery on the map.
There you go. Sidebar conversation, cousin Eddie. What you think about all these motherfuckers coming out here trying to challenge the undisputed 2-division champ, 4 belts each division?
They got to, fam. That's where the money's at right now. That's where the money's at. Everybody now they talking about Javante. It may happen. Like, dude, that's not gonna happen. But whatever.
No.
You know.
I mean, I seen Charlo come out. I don't know which one it was, but I know that what's the white cat name? Slapped the shit out of him. And he stood there.
Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant slapped the shit out of him.
That's the one who's not active right now. That's the one who's going through the shit with the ex-wife and all that shit. He's taking a break from boxing to get his mentals right now. So he's not. And the other one is fighting at the end of the
Canelo.
month. Yeah, at the end of the month next month, the 30th.
So that's the one.
30th.
Okay. What's going on with the wife, man? Because I know one minute she was crying about he saved her life, and now they say she on some bullshit with him.
Yeah, I just
Isn't that how
saw.
it always is?
Yeah, I just saw her kicking his G-Wagon while he's dropping off the kid to the point where the kid is like, "Mom, stop! Like, what are you doing?" In the middle of
Right.
the street. So he's going through it. He's taking time off to get his house in order. And of
Right
course,
on.
you let Caleb walk up to you and smack the shit out you. You got some issues. Like, first of all, you're a professional boxer as well. Protect
Right.
yourself at all times. Some cat, that's bringing that energy, walking up on you. First thing you're supposed to do is strike first.
It was almost like some sneak shit because they had other footage where he was like, "Yo, somebody was trying to break us up, man. We weren't like, I didn't mean to do that."
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it
know.
looked like he wanted to punch you. And then at the
Right.
last minute, it turned into a slap.
Yeah, he opened that hand.
Yeah, what made it even worse. Like, yeah, you was on some sucker shit, considering if that security guard wasn't there and the rest of, Charlo, entourage would have jumped on his ass, those dudes would have been in prison. Because Charlo got hit and went like this. Now, who get hit and put their fucking hands up, man? That's how the situation we in right now, where we that fucking paranoid that even if I think about going ham on this motherfucker, I may go to jail.
Right.
He got hit. He got hit and put his hands up like, I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm about to take off on this dude. But,
Yeah, it was some sucker shit, man.
They let him live that day.
Yeah.
They let him live. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah, man. That's like I said, the next side note, shit, we were supposed to talk about Claressa trying to get at Keith Thurman.
Come on with it.
He said he'll do it, but she's gonna have to wear headgear. Yeah. Claressa. I was a fan of hers when she was coming up straight out of the D. She didn't want that smoke with Layla Ali.
She from Flint. No, she said she did.
She said she wanted to do the sparring session. She was like, why don't we spar? And she was like, she didn't want it. She didn't want to do it. She's like, if you claim you the best, then fight, then spar with the best. Just the sparring session. And she didn't want it.
See, I think the problem I got, damn, you motherfucker stale. I'm gonna take like cardboard. Listen, the problem I got, because I like Claressa too.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Flint. I'm sorry.
Flint. Yeah, I like Claressa too, man. But somebody showed a picture of her sparring with dudes, and a video, and it was like, I don't know why she posted that shit, because it doesn't really prove her case.
Right.
She been doing this shit for years with Keith. Somebody interviewed her one time, and she said, I think I could outbox Keith Thurman. And I'm like, first of all, a lot of people don't like how he handled his career, meaning he ducked motherfuckers, especially Spence.
Yep.
But his name is one time for a reason.
Indeed.
This motherfucker got ass behind his punches. Mm-hmm. And I think it's disrespectful for her to challenge the brother like that. Like, why not challenge? If you was going to challenge a man, why not outbox Jake Shields? Why not take one of them on? Or why not do what he's doing, which is fighting guys from other sports or some shit like that? If you so desperate to be the goddamn man, because I guess she's like Crawford. She's like a 4 division, like a 2 division or whatever. Mm-hmm. And my thing is like, what is this desperation to stand on men to prove your greatness as a woman? Like, fight Fallon Fox. Fight.
It's just like in basketball when they want equal pay.
Right, for not doing shit.
It's not. You're not selling. You have to put ass in the seats.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't sell out your shit, then no, you can't get a multi-million-dollar deal. The money ain't there.
But this the thing. This the thing, and somebody said it best. They want that money because they feel like we play the same exact fucking sport.
But it's not.
And
it's not.
There you go. Like, okay, Little League motherfuckers play the same exact sport. They got motherfucking Pop Warner basketball. That's the same sport. But you see what I'm saying? So no, you don't deserve the same, especially when they subsidizing you and all y'all do is disrespect and whine these people. Whine about them. But this shit, and shockingly, it's a lot of people like he ought to whip her ass. I couldn't believe the comments. I've been looking at video after video. Whoop this bitch ass and prove the point. I said, God damn,
so the next one can watch this video. I'm like, yeah, I don't want any of that.
Right.
But he said, I'll do it for charity, but she has to wear headgear.
And I'm gonna use my jab.
Yeah.
And she talking shit.
That's not a good look for you, man. Because like you said, he's coming off of, ducking folks. He had to cancel a few fights because he got a damaged hand.
And a damaged shoulder.
Yeah, he got that. That's why he's doing what he's doing now, because he need to get that bag.
Right.
That's it. He's trying to get, talk the most shit so he can at least get that opportunity. And Cat's like, that's not even a fight.
Right.
That's where thing is right now. Crawford's like, dude, that's not even a fight. You're not even on my radar, bro. You damaged goods.
But the last thing, shit, he lost one time. And that was the Manny Pacquiao. Like, that's not.
And Pacquiao got robbed that fight. That went to the cards. And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
What fight was that?
When he fought Pacquiao.
Who?
No, hold on. No.
Yeah,
he lost to Pacquiao, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it went to the cards. Pacquiao got robbed. Yeah.
No, Pacquiao lost. I mean, Pacquiao beat Thurman.
Right. I'm saying. Hold on.
You said?
Oh, you said that. Yeah, that was his one loss. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
He beat. It was too damn close. I'm sorry. It was too close. The cards. It was damn near almost a split decision. I was like, are you kidding me?
Right.
Pacquiao beat the brakes off of him.
And that's nothing to hold your head down about. Like
not
Pacquiao,
even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, Pacquiao been fighting at a high level. This motherfucker was a Muay Thai fighter and then a boxer. Beating they say he threw something like 1,000 at one time, 1,000 punches a minute or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
God
and
damn.
Yeah. Pacquiao come up. He was bantamweight, meaning crackhead weight. You go. And then came up. He started eating, started getting food. Got with Freddie Roach. Got some fucking shoes.
Right.
And the rest is history.
Got some shoes.
He was fucking beat street poor. Shit.
Hey man, come on, man. He needs some shoes. I said
Google
that to this
Pacquiao and how influenced he was when he first got his pair of boxing shoes and shit, man. The motherfucker was grateful. He was poor.
I had a cat back in the army. He was from Kingston. He was called himself making fun of American black people. And I told that motherfucker, I said, man, you just mad because we grew up with shoestrings and y'all didn't. That motherfucker cussed me out and ran out the goddamn thing. Fuck you, White. Fuck you. Like, damn, I hit a nerve.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be the ref on that one. You went below the belt. No more of those shots. You hear me?
Yeah.
Disqualify your ass. One more shot below the belt. Disqualify your ass. That was wrong, bro. That's black on black. That's wrong, man.
He ain't know who the fuck he was talking to. I hurt your feelings, young punk. You know what I'm saying? But
make a cat think like, man, that's true, but you ain't have to say it like that.
Right.
Okay.
Just let me insult you. You don't. You don't talk about it.
I'm still learning.
Right. But
I feel you on the disrespect, man. You don't do that.
Yeah.
No other female fighter has come out. Not even Miss Ali or whatever. She never said, "Hey, man, I think I can knock out one of these dudes," even though she's married to a fighter.
Right.
Come on, man, stop playing.
And this is my thing. I get where the bravado comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You would see her with Ward. Andre Ward would be giving her tips. She would be hanging around the dudes, so she started talking like him.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you watch her spar with these cats, they eating her blows and then knocking her ass back into the ropes and in the ring. And I'm like, these cats ain't really even trying with you. Right. Why would you challenge? This cat ain't no punk. He did some bullshit, but this motherfucker was that dude. I mean, the cat took a liver shot and got right back the fuck up and went over to his ring, held himself, and went out there and knocked dude out.
Yep. One time,
Thurman.
One time. Like I said, he built his career on getting cats out of it. That's why he got damaged hands.
Right.
He will hit you with everything he got.
Right.
I will take nothing from that lisp talking,
right.
Crazy dude talking crazy, but
see my face, I'm not gonna be like Spence. I'm not gonna be like Spence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hungry. My bank account is thirsty. Come on, you the king, respect everything you done, but come on, man, what's up with me? What's up with me? I'm like, bruh, you didn't just watch this fucking. But you know what though? That's the beauty of the sport.
Yeah,
they supposed to think they can get in there with Crawford.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
until Crawford say, "I want 99% of the purse,"
right? And I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah. Oh yeah.
How about that? I want 99% of the fucking purse, and you pay for your flight.
Please believe. Yesterday,
you pay for your flight and tickets,
and you ain't staying on the strip.
Right?
Please believe, man. Yesterday's price is not today's
price. Yeah, that's it.
They got to pay Crawford to beat these motherfuckers to a pulp now.
You got to look at, Crawford is like, shoot, I can't hear that noise way down there. I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I'm too up in the clouds right now. I'm on my shit.
Right.
So and he earned it. All those cats been ducking him, and they talk about, well, we don't know. He ain't really never fought nobody. Well, the person you thought was somebody, guess what he did to him?
Right.
He took it easy. and beat his ass.
He was somebody. He just took it easy. He said, "Ooh,
if this is your top dog, this is your top dog. Got it. Watch this."
Right. So, I think she need to go sit her ass down.
Yeah.
You know, I don't appreciate that. Like, I don't get that shit. Like, you can't be great. Just like
be the best in your field. You're the best in your field. That's it. Don't try to cross lanes or whatever, man. Just stay in your own lane and take your ass to a WNBA game.
Right.
You know, shit.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man. Get some cross promotion, man. Cross promotion. That's all.
She won an MMA match and then got tied in the knot the second one, and never went back to it. And so it's like, come on, man, don't do that.
Playing.
Because he can't win if you whoop her ass, despite what people saying.
Yep.
You beat up a woman. If you lose, you lost to a female,
and he's done. And it's a lose for him to even take this.
Right.
Nobody talks shit about Joey Buttafuoco beating China's ass. He beat her like he was fucking married to her.
Beating
that shit. You remember they had like celebrity boxing shit?
Yeah.
And Joey Buttafuoco fought China, the wrestler, and beat this woman like he was married to her.
That's fucking China.
She died, didn't she?
Yeah.
She did.
Real sad. She had a hard life, man. She was with for years she was dating Hunter Triple H. Yeah.
Triple H.
And he left her for motherfucking McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, the boss's daughter.
Yeah,
and
money move.
And this motherfucker got married to Stephanie, had kids, and left China out there. So China was, and she had a hard life, man. Growing up, then, for a while, she just looked like one of them. Well, let me not say that.
Yep, don't go. I know where you were going. I thought that's what she was, the original transmission.
Right. She was a muscular woman. People fucked with her all her life because of how she looked. She had all of these surgeries, and finally, when she started looking more feminine, she posed in Playboy twice. And she was dating a 1, 2, 3 kid. He was whooping her ass. Had a bad drug addiction, and she was on a surreal life, or was drinking one of them. Substance abuse. Let's say that she had a substance abuse problem, and then she passed away. It was real sad, man. Joni Laura was her name. She had a heart of gold, nice person, but
addiction is a motherfucker, man.
Addiction
is a motherfucker, man. No matter what it is, it could be drugs, money, pussy, whatever. Addiction is a motherfucker, man.
Yep, a bad person in your life. So
that part.
Yeah, man, Claressa, man, you're a wonderful woman, but I think you stepping in waters just too deep.
Stay in your lane, mama.
Right? Because this motherfucker could take a punch too. That's one thing. You ain't got that. You got that.
Well, we always say you don't play boxing,
right?
You play basketball. You play the flute like Lizzo, but you don't fucking play boxing.
No. Somebody was Amanda Riker or Richter, some TIE fighter. They showed a video of her getting beat up by this guy, and she knocked out 14 women, and people are like, yo, you got people that's knocking out more people than you have fights. She only had 14 fights. So I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe she's just trying to pad her pockets. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then what it's all about.
That's it. Sell those tickets, man. Keep your name popping.
Yeah, there you go.
Because we ain't never talked about it until she said this goofy shit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
She been doing it, though. She been disrespecting.
What's up?
Would you watch the pay-per-view?
No.
If
I'll bootleg it, but no.
if he called me and said, hey, Mr. Joshua, I know I said it's an exhibition, but I'm about to whoop this bitch's ass. I'm gonna really whoop her ass. Trust me. Don't blink. Knock this bitch out.
Like you said, man, it's a lose-lose for him. Like you said, if he really go in on it, like, see, this is why don't nobody want to fight him. He want to fight girls.
Right.
That part. So he can't. Come on.
Just let her run her mouth.
Come on, Keith. Chill out, man.
I say she need to pick an amateur dude, though. Pick an amateur cat or a Golden Gloves motherfucker.
I don't give a shit. She go after Jake Paul or one of the Pauls.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Fight
Yeah,
the
do some
Paul.
goofy shit.
That's they into that circus shit. Like
Yeah.
that's the shame. The Zone was supposed to be boxing, and now they doing all this circus animal shit.
Because it's generating money.
Yeah,
man, the numbers that's coming in on these fucking fights, man, is ridiculous. It's like fucking versus.
Yeah,
you know, the shit is ridiculous.
I mean, you got gangbangers fighting. You had Bosco 100. He fought. What's my cat name, man?
You can't be
some cat.
You fighting these dudes, man, and you just got done drinking what? How many 40s of OE?
Yeah,
you know, you're supposed to get in there and fucking, you know, boxing. It takes everything, man. Everything.
All I know is if anybody fight Crip Mac, my money going on Crip Mac.
Hey,
give a fuck with
we
nobody.
saw him get DP'd. That was not a pretty sight, man.
Bro, you know how many motherfuckers was fighting him?
Yeah, he got jumped.
He always ready to throw hands. Get that motherfucker OE. I bet you that round don't go no longer than 5 seconds.
Yeah, not even OE 5. Wow. Funny.
I'm gonna knock Cuz out in 55 seconds, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, God damn.
With a tall can in his hand.
Right.
You know.
On
hood.
I don't want to ever hear nobody say that shit. On hood. I'm like, man, I'm too old for that shit.
Facts.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Then go sit your ass down, man, and have a cocktail.
It's spaghetti night. I don't want to hear on hood. My wife said, baby, I'm making spaghetti tonight. I don't know why, but I got so goddamn excited.
It's nostalgic.
On hood. On hood.
That's all, man. It's nostalgic. Hit you in that sweet spot. Like, for
real.
Real.
Right.
With the butter bread. Okay.
Spaghetti? You making meatballs, baby? Pause.
Next, man, please.
We're gonna call them meat spheres. Men gotta call meatballs meat spheres. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, something cylindrical. You know what I mean?
Hey, San Fran Archdiocese files for bankruptcy, man. They're saying it's might be related to all the molestation scandals.
Oh no, it is.
It's not. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I read up on this when you sent it. You just said we got to talk about it, so I looked it up. What it is because their diocese is a LLC corporation. What they do is they do this so they can restructure so that they can't get sued individually.
There you go.
What they want to do is do like the class action shit. Like, we're gonna put X amount of money in this fund. Y'all go after that. So that way we could release the rest of the funds to continue our day-to-day business with the churches and all the other shit. All that is just, you know, this is what the last president be doing. He's the king of bankruptcy.
Yep.
That's all. It's restructuring. I wish they wouldn't even say bankruptcy. It's a restructuring deal because they're really not going to get effective. If anything, they're reorganizing so they can make sure that those coffers stay full on Sunday.
Which is crazy. Now, you know, and one of the main reasons I sent this to you guys was because we had a motherfucker come on here and call us boys because we felt like it was disrespectful to be touching on this old sister whose body was very well preserved after a life of cocoa butter use. And we caught heat.
Yes,
motherfuckers ain't got heat for this. It seemed like whichever Catholic church, New York, Boston, San Francisco now, Oregon, because where was the cat in the documentary Deliverance from Evil, man? He was up, I think, the West Coast. And it's like, you motherfuckers is gonna keep taking your kids, man.
And you're gonna keep paying the fees, right? You know, on Sunday. Right. That's where the money's coming from. And this is a business. This is a business. And they just restructuring so they can continue the day-to-day business, which is taking your money to pay for these damn lawsuits.
It's like, damn, like, is it just what our the X-Files just grown to being Catholic priests?
Yeah. You know, that's the one job you can get and keep it doing the things that you love.
Yeah.
You know, some people like fixing old cars. They grow up to be mechanics. You know,
say less, son. Say less.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's exactly. And I feel you. Thank you for bringing that up, Mr. Joshua, about catching heat. about us talking about people, fondling, a body.
Right.
And y'all ain't got shit to say about this?
There is no
Never.
public outcry. There is
None.
nothing.
Never.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And it's
You
like
know what
it's
I'm saying?
happening from coast to coast
Right.
and everywhere in between. It's like, man, we know what the play is. Like, I just wanted to make sure. That's why I read up on it. It's like, restructuring. Okay. Redistribution of funds. Okay. Day-to-day business. Yeah. Same playbook.
Right.
Same fucking playbook. Every fucking time.
The Archbishop of the church, like, man, look, man, after about 3-4 weeks of collections, man, we're gonna have this shit paid off, bring in some new itty bitty titty and dicky, and it's about to go down. Like, come on, man. Look. I went to see that movie, The Sound of Freedom. Good movie. It was a good movie. That was the movie about human trafficking of the children and the guy who went the extra mile to get this little girl back. But come to find out that one of the motherfucking producers, I want to say allegedly, was trafficking children.
Wow.
It's Hollywood, baby.
Firsthand.
You see what I'm saying?
Firsthand knowledge based on a true story, huh?
You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, but y'all mad because we saying leave the sister's body alone, let her rest.
That's it.
Right. We
nothing disrespectful.
Nothing disrespectful. They fucking your children and you just gonna keep going. You got to be at church Sunday.
Right.
We got to be at the monastery, whatever the fuck they call that shit. I got to make confession. Yeah, they probably in there to
you confessing to that. That's what you confessing to.
Ass.
You're like, hold on, I got a story for you. So, let me tell you what I did. Then I'm gonna hit you with a couple. Make sure you do a couple of Hail Marys and about 4 or 5 Our Fathers.
You in a confession booth and this motherfucker's supposed to be telling you to do 5 Hail Marys and 12 Our Fathers, and you have to like, so what's your child's favorite program? What?
See,
12 Hail Marys and 5 Our Fathers.
See,
send your kids.
What's your son's favorite jelly?
Pope and pimp.
There you go.
Pope and pimp.
4-letter words.
Largest criminal organization in the world.
It is. Pope and pimp.
Right.
That's my 2 cents. Pope
fucking devils.
And pimp.
Fucking devils. That's just what it is. And y'all gonna file fucking bankruptcy.
I'm about to go through there with a goddamn folding chair in a minute, but
there you go.
I digress.
Right. They need to send some brothers with some white folding chairs. Motherfucking.
Hey, you know what, man? I went off on this whole just like sideways thinking this past week. And okay, so we know the Catholic Church put together the Bible that we read, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they flipped the whole thing and Lucifer, the light giver, was actually the Lord?
Who knows?
The man who gave you intelligence, gave you self-awareness, accepts you for who you are. You know what I mean?
It's
like
and
when you think about the Bible, that there's things in the Bible where God kills entire generations over jealousy or
the wrath.
Yeah. There's so many
gangster as fuck, man. Yes,
absolutely human emotions applied to an omniscient being that destroys everybody anytime he gets his feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's
we supposed to live by 10. And this crazy, we supposed to live by 10. That's all you got is just 10. That's what we're supposed to live by. All of us, all the time.
Yeah,
right.
I got you, man. Like I said, man, trust me, man. It's called the good book, but it ain't the only book.
I'm just like, hey, ain't one of them like thou shalt not fuck with kids? No. We can't add that. We can't edit that shit.
No, I mean, yeah, you can apply the Bible to just about anything except for age of consent.
Yeah, that part. Like I said, the shit's gangster. It's gangster, man. But I don't want to do a deep dive. That's for our brothers.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Let's keep the party a little
interesting
light.
thought, my brother.
Yes, sir. Before they be like, oh, y'all done really lost your fucking mind. Okay,
devil worshiper.
That shit finna go from our new subscribers to 3.
Thank you, new subs. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Love you. All right,
He probably
man.
dropped a few just then. I don't know.
Yep. That's all right, man. Another
Right, this is
Quaalude.
all right.
Another Quaalude. Hey,
Love me in the morning.
you talked about this about a week and a half ago, man. You brought this shit up, and they just
Yes.
settled. They
Yes,
just
Henrietta
settled. Man.
Lacks.
What my thing is, I wanted y'all to speculate, man. How much y'all think they settled for? Because it's undisclosed.
It's not enough. I could tell you that one right off the bat. I mean,
Right.
they've been cloning. They've been using this woman's cells since she died.
Mhm.
Was
For
it the fucking 40s
everything.
or the 50s?
20s, I think it was.
20s? Yeah.
I think so.
Using it for everything. And taking them and selling them across the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers have to be staggering. They said they could have made an entire woman like millions of times over. That's how many cells they've sold. You know, and you got to think of when it comes to pharmaceutical companies, there are royalties involved.
That part. And I think that was part of the fucking settlement. We cannot the NDA. You know, the
they ain't talking about it no more.
We can't. Y'all got y'all money, one shot, and y'all. If it's ever disclosed, we taking that shit back. But it got to be like Tank said. There isn't a number because it's infinite.
It single-handedly saved humanity. I mean, it's this woman's cells that cured polio. It's this woman's cells that have treated every disease known to man.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Her cells are somewhere out in motherfucking space, replicating.
Mm-hmm. I know. You guys read the book?
Which one?
I have the book. I didn't get to it. I researched it though.
Yeah, the Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. It has some very interesting points in it.
Okay.
You know, of course, she was the first immortal cell line that they came across. All right.
Wow.
And how they discovered it was they took the biopsy from her pelvis, or her uterus, and
when she was
they put
sick, right?
Yeah. So she come down with cancer,
right?
Uterine cancer, and they took a biopsy, put it in a petri dish, went home for the weekend. They come back to the lab. Not only did these cells replicate, but they went through the HVAC system into the next lab and infected those petri dishes also. Okay, so here you have cancerous cells that are now airborne. Secondly, the military used her cells at the Ohio State Reformatory down here. And they injected her cells into unknowing prisoners. They didn't know what these experiments were for, but they injected her cells and gave those prisoners cancer. So now we have injectable cancer and airborne cancer.
Wow.
Very interesting genetic studies that went into this woman. And it makes me wonder if they biopsied tumorous cells from random people, how many times the HELA genetic line would show up in those tumors.
Because it's like you said, it's airborne. It's everywhere.
So it's pretty much her like, fuck, I air one of y'all.
Damn. That's crazy, man. But like I said, I knew because AUB had brought it up and I was like, I was just talking about this shit, you know, and they just settled. I was like, I wonder what that damn, I was trying to read a little bit deeper. Couldn't find. I was like, man, that has to be for them to settle. That number has to be outrageous.
It's
again, it doesn't have to be. I mean, if you in her book, the researcher, I can't remember the woman's name, the woman that wrote the book, but she found this woman's. Well, first of all, she found this woman's name because they just referred to these cell lines as HELA.
Yep.
But she did enough research and she found this woman's family, and they were still living in like rural Virginia.
I saw that. I saw that doc. Yeah, with the couches outside in the dirt or whatever. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that documentary. Go ahead.
And
because they was on Oprah's ass too.
Yeah, but all I could think about was Don King. If you show up with cash to somebody that's broke,
that's it. That's it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that number can be ridiculously low.
Yeah.
For someone to just agree to it.
You know, $500 a piece.
That's what that Don King's piece you were talking about was Larry Holmes. He said he showed up to my house with like $50,000 in cash.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, you gonna take this fight? I give you this, and I got something on the back end for you, but I just need you to, be on board right now. Like, he showed up to my house. I ain't never seen that kind of money, and all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is history, like you said, man. You show them cash, and you're right, because these, like you said, they were living in the sticks. I'm talking like maybe a generation away from our house and burning your garbage, in the back. That's where they were at. So I'm assuming they were like, yeah, we'll give y'all 10 mil to split between the whole family. How about that? And sign this NDA.
They're like 10 mil.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You said 2 after the lawyer get it? After Ben Crump get his cut?
Yeah.
I thank you for this money for correcting this Miss Paris abducted. I'm like, who in the fuck would hire this motherfucker as their litigator?
He's the heavy hitter now, man. He's the new Johnny Cochran.
God damn.
That's hey man, one go down.
Mumble mouth motherfucker.
Yeah, he handling his business, man.
Hey, more power to him.
Yeah, if you consider how much money the pharmaceutical industry brings in every
year, that alone,
genetic testing, it's in the trillions how much money she's generated over the last 100 years. I mean, it's got to be maybe hundreds of trillions of dollars.
But like you said, that's just pharmaceutical. We ain't even talking about the military.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
yeah, and I guarantee you those people didn't get
what
$1 trillion. They didn't get $1 billion. You show up to my house with 100 mil.
Case closed.
And I got good sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, you know what?
They should have
y'all
looked
cool. Y'all cool.
At how much that motherfucker was worth and been like, no, we gonna need half that company.
But you can't at this point, Mr. Joshua, you can't even put a price on that.
But you know what else?
You cannot even put a price on it.
And it's not even one company, it's every company.
Yeah, they couldn't have fought that shit for that long.
That part. I think Ben, was like, look
this
here,
is
y'all
what
better...
I could bid you. This is what I could bid us.
Y'all need to take it. The crop didn't come in. Y'all better take this. Just saying.
We ain't got no more money. We better hire Ben.
Right. Like you said, because after we pay Ben, what, 8 out of the 10? Shit.
Ben been getting it for these last 10 years?
Yeah.
Ben papered up.
Yeah, he like, man, I think that he got his own law firm now. Yeah, I think he got his own.
I was completely wrong. It was 1951.
Yeah, the 50s.
The 50s.
Yep.
Okay.
I like in the 20s. They had that kind of tech. Yeah.
We will correct ourselves.
Yeah, no. I mean, shit. You, one mistake and all that other knowledge you put out ain't no big deal, Cuddy. Let them think it was the 20s. No, I'm playing.
This shit was crazy, man. Like I said, it hit the radar because, my brother, Mr. Joshua, was just, enlightening us about this situation. When, he dropped a couple jewels on us real quick. He just threw it in there real quick. And I was like, dude, I know about that situation, but continue. And then I just saw that they settled and was just like, oh, shit. Because this been going on, since the 50s.
And they only settled with one company, Thermal Fisher.
Oh, fuck. So they didn't get nothing. They didn't get nothing.
We coming to the rest of y'all asses.
Oh, bring out the folding chairs. Man.
Right. They listen, man, some justice is better than no justice. Hopefully they're in a better place than what they were, because them motherfuckers didn't have health care. They're like our ancestors, motherfucking cells are saving everybody on this planet, and but shit.
They showed that house that the family, the bulk of the family stayed in, man. The fucking stairs was damn near made out of pallets. Shit, they were down bad, Hopefully they got something, man. Like you said, hopefully they're better off than, when they started this whole struggle, man, because that's crazy. That one company out of the, like you said, Her legacy is in everything.
But
Everything.
you know what's amazing, man? You said that they shot these prisoners up and it's airborne now. What's to say how many different sicknesses that we have now that have her cells in that shit?
Probably that food, everything. It once it's airborne, man. It's a
making us
wrap.
sick, yeah.
It's a wrap, man.
That's why you got all these motherfuckers want to be females. They got them healers up in them.
Next. as Mr. Johnson said, now they hella zesty.
Right. What's wrong with them? Like midichlorians for Jedi, that's a high concentration of HELA cells. God damn.
It's not HELA. It's hella.
It's hella. Yeah, he got them hellas.
Hella zesty.
Hella zesties. God damn. Well, shit. That's why all these cats is, on that they switch it.
Yeah, I sent y'all that shit about that switch hitter Crip.
Oh. The one that was on Boss Talk Radio.
Yeah,
I know the Cali Crips like you ain't a Crip with us. You a Dallas Crip.
He said I'm official. He was like I'm a that
OG
I'm a
Percy
super Crip now.
Right,
Yeah.
OG Percy certified me.
I didn't even open that shit, man.
Only a nigga that's been in prison would certify you.
Yeah, boy. Another bandit.
People think it's all about just gang banging and all. You don't have to do. When he say something like you don't got to do all that to be a Crip, I'm like, this motherfucker is a sugar street Crip.
God, you are fucking up the set. Sugar Street.
Hershey Highway Crip.
Oh, that was so funny. I couldn't stop watching. He's fascinating, man. I couldn't stop watching. I was like, cut, paste, send it off to the brothers. Y'all got to see this dude. This is how they rolling now, man. I mean, he for real with it.
He probably beat the brakes off of motherfucking grab his butt.
That part.
Embarrassed him by grabbing his ass, punk. He calling him the F word. Now what? Grabbing his butt. I'm like, I done heard that shit, man. My man, my dude, Uncle Josh, man. This cat said, man, his brother be walking like Bambi and shit, skipping on air. Man, he said that they was out at this baseball field. He said his brother was prancing like a motherfucker. And said some cats walked up on him, calling him out his name. He said, I got ready to go over there. He said, I got halfway to him for my brother had whooped the piss out these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And went back to just doing this shit on air.
Leave him alone, man.
Right.
Just leave him alone. That's their business, man. Leave him alone.
Right. Leave that motherfucker alone.
Leave him alone, man.
Why the hell would you pick a fight with somebody like that? You know what happens if you lose. You know what could
happen.
That's
what I'm saying, man. Either way, man, it's a lose-lose situation on your end. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
He
motherfucker knock you out and yelling hella zesty.
Right. He beat you up and teabagged you.
Next.
He grabbed your butt and took pictures.
Hit your ass with his homemade Glock dookie.
Oh God, I can't stop watching those. That's the shit I can't stop watching.
What?
Man, them Fleece Johnson interviews.
Nah, I ain't watching that nigga, man.
Bro,
no
this
more.
Dude is off the hook, man. I know I sent way too many out to you. I just can't I can't stop watching this nonsense, man. This dude is out there.
Yeah.
He out there.
You think what he's saying is like, in the fact, like somebody said, the fact that people interview him and a few of these other motherfuckers, the fact that they even on the internet, he talking about throwing shit on other people.
Man, he ain't never called it shit. He always calls it dookie.
Yeah.
No, duty.
It's like, man, this dude done fuck dudes in the ass. He done like stab people damn near to death, and you calling shit duty.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Man, the dude's fascinating, man. I can't stop watching it. I really can't.
You get him and Charleston White on tour. Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah. No, dude.
Hey, do you want to be known as the opener for the Booty Warrior?
No.
Hell no. Hell no. The
opener. We're gonna have a panel. Ain't nobody opening for nobody. We're gonna have a panel. That's how we're gonna pass the mic. Ain't nobody opening or closing.
I'm telling you, he could have a one-man show.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah,
And
he
like I
packed
said,
stadiums.
he's captivating, man. Like I said, I wouldn't let nobody know, but I'll be in the, on my laptop watching. I wouldn't be at one of those fucking shows. I'll stream that shit. I can't have nobody knowing I'm fascinated with the Booty Bandit. Nah.
gonna
That's why I was
watch
like,
that
Tank,
shit.
enough, damn it. Stop sending me these goddamn clips, man. I understand, man. He's institutionalized, man. That's all he know. And he want to talk about it. I hope he getting a check, man. Somebody put it, no. Yeah, because he married now, yeah.
Oh, okay. He got a family to take care
Yeah,
of.
he got a family to take care of, man. So yeah, hopefully. And I hope
I bet
she's
his wife
okay.
a banger too. I bet she's a banger. You know how that happens.
He know things. He know things.
Damn. I know everybody be asking her, he fuck dudes. You all right with that?
Hey, man,
Yeah, he a good man. He come home every night.
Your coochie don't ache.
Next, man. Next.
Who don't screw dude? Hey, what's the name just came out?
You said what, nigga?
Oh,
what you say?
Who ain't? I said who ain't screwing dudes these days?
Yeah,
motherfucking.
I ain't. I'm not.
Well,
motherfucker.
Of course,
we know you ain't, man. It's spaghetti night. We know you ain't.
He said who? Yeah, man. Wayne Brizzles.
Wayne Brady came out.
Oh man,
yeah, pansexual. I didn't even know what pansexual was. I just knew, like, I assumed. I do gay shit every once in a while. That's what I think it meant.
That's all it means. They just want to fancy it, motherfucker. They don't like that word gay. All this shit is gay shit. It's only two genders. I don't give a fuck what you say in your head.
I'm pan. I'm bi. Oh no, now I'm fluid. What are you, a fucking transmission?
Right.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
Right.
Like you said, you're gay. Just say that.
Just say that. And this, that Pan shit comes from the Greek deity Pan. I guess he will fuck anything in Greek mythology. So that's kind of what the Pan shit mean.
It is. It's all. I looked it up and it was like, it's everything. Like I can be attracted to this. At any given time. At any given time.
A fucking freak.
That's it.
Up, man.
You like to get down.
So all them years on whose line is it anyway? He was just trying to be up there with the three white dudes, man.
Or because he's Pan, go around. He want everything.
He's like, man, I've been attracted for dudes for years. I'm like, not Wayne Brady. Oh, man. Well,
Wayne Brady. I mean, come on, man. Who tap dances? Like, who tap dances? Really?
Hey,
like,
man, the cat.
Who practices that?
Gregory Hines.
Rest in peace.
Gregory Hines been dead 20 years, man. Who practicing?
The cat.
Savion Glover.
Savion Glover.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
we got two
give
dudes.
him peace. Yeah. Savion still performing, man.
All right. Yeah. So a male dancer is not gay. Nobody practices tap dancing. All right, man. I'm just saying, man.
I used to do that shit.
And nobody's in the musicals like that.
I'd be in the kitchen in church. She was fucking that shit up. Like, man, I better stop slipping these bitches and hurt myself trying to do this shit, man. Hold on, let me see some shit, man.
Yeah, pansexual. Wayne Brady,
that's some bullshit. You gay, man. Live your life, man. Stop lying.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Just stop trying to change definitions, bro.
God damn, Savion, 50? He 49?
52.
Who, Savion?
Oh, no.
Wayne, bro. Yeah.
Wayne
I'm
Brady.
like, bro, you late in the
51,
game
52.
He
ain't late. He's just, now he didn't, he didn't got the bag. He's in syndication. Now he can come out doing that. But when he was, getting in the game, doing, that shit with Drew, he couldn't say anything. Now he's comfortable, said he came out to his ex-wife and daughter first. And then told her, and I'm sure his wife was like, that's why we divorced. I know. Shit, just go on ahead and say that. You're going to claim that, say that. Gay gang, Miss Peggy. Yes, ma'am. Down in the comments.
How you doing? Shout out to Peggy Hilario. I'm like, man, this motherfucker, I'm a pan pizza. No, motherfucker.
Deep dish pan pizza.
Right. You sweet, boy. That's what it is.
That's all it is.
Just say you're sweet. You know what I'm saying? He probably see this. Fuck you. Fuck that one in the middle. Fuck you, pimp.
As long as you don't come on here and say one of us is cute, I'm good.
Me too, man. I'm good.
We all right.
Touch on no old dead black woman.
All right, man. She back at it, man.
She looking for another boyfriend.
Wow. Wow.
Really? You know how they go too.
She's having a hard time.
She is pen pal now.
Yeah, well, she having a hard time after Yeezy. They said she been crying for the motherfucking back, like you been run amok.
She was ran through when he got her.
That part, but yeah, we need not go into that issue. We talking about C Murder, man. We talk about C Murder. Who's been down for shit. How many years now, man?
Forever.
Yeah, and the fact that I watched the documentary they had on him on BET, man, where his kids were trying to get to him and like, hey, because he know who did it. But he on that, I ain't no snitch, and I ain't gonna fuck up my rep. And I think they may have gave him an opportunity to be like, hey man, if you tell us who the fuck, drop a couple nickels, yeah, man, you could go. But he on that G shit.
Man, fuck that. You done gave that motherfucker 21 years of freedom.
Easy.
I would be like, hey,
easy.
Look, it was Clarence.
Yeah, and they said everybody that was on this that testified recanted.
Now,
like everybody.
But wait a minute. Let me say this. There's no video evidence or nothing.
Shit,
it was the 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s, and P was telling him, quit going to these fucking hood spots. You a multimillionaire. Why are you doing these little 2-bit performances for like up and coming stars? You a star. Why are you still going to these hood joints? And somebody got shot, and they were like, "See, murder was there."
I don't think anybody has ever took into consideration that maybe it's not so much about snitching as it is he's protecting someone.
I get that. I get that, but still, fam.
That he cares about, fam.
Everybody, like I said, he's one of those cats who was raised and cut from a different cloth, and they're like, look, man, if I gotta go down, if I gotta sit down, I'm gonna sit down. His daughters is like, you're gonna miss me going to college, you're gonna miss me getting married, you're gonna miss me having kids. You willing to sacrifice all that for this street code? And he pretty much was like, I see you in another 10,
Did he get life without parole, without the possibility of parole? I mean, what's the deal?
It's different in Louisiana because they got parishes.
Yeah.
And they got that tier shit, and it's fucked up. But now, because everybody fucking recanted that testified against him, whatever they said is he should be eligible for a new fucking trial. If everybody came out and said, hey man, at the time the cops was on some bullshit scaring me, talking about they was gonna lock up my mama. So I said what they wanted me to say. But now they like, man, fuck that. That cop ain't even on there no more. I could speak freely. And Miss Kardashian is jumping on it like shit. The evidence is clear. We know he didn't do it, but he ain't gonna come out and say he didn't do it because he know who did it. But we could still clear his name without having him snitch.
Yeah, and they're saying that it's this new law where you can introduce evidence post conviction.
Yeah,
and so apparently he's had evidence and they wouldn't let him introduce it. And so, hey man, I'm glad that let me say this: she's done this before for the older sister, somebody else, but she's lending her celebrity because regardless of what anybody thinks about her,
right?
I mean, her star power is big, and so
her
hey man,
spotlight,
hopefully
is huge.
Yeah, hopefully she get him out, and he gonna get some of that ass, and I mean, shit, it's gonna be a little. Miller in the Kardashian house.
I mean, if they let Boosie out, man, they gotta let C out too, man. God dang, man, for real. Like you said, they won't. For some reason, I think a lot of people, like the prosecutors and the DAs, whatever, they made their career off. We got a big fish. We got fucking C Murder. We ain't gonna have that shit overturned.
And here's the other thing,
our career off him.
And you know what? That what you saying is probably what the shit is really all about. Think about the Central Park 5 and all the careers that was made with that shit.
Man, yeah.
And when you say, hey, and you got proof that they was fucked up, you got the district attorney at the time, the bitch coming out like Netflix. I'm suing Netflix because that was defamation. No, bitch, you did it.
And the same thing about the, the dude who was last in office who took out a full page ad, still won't give an apology.
There you go.
Even though they got acquitted and a settlement. Still, they're guilty. They guilty.
Like, fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, they still on that bullshit.
I'm gonna talk to Ice Cube. Fuck y'all niggas.
But yeah, hopefully, man, she could get some traction.
Yeah, you're gonna hit that ass too. You're gonna get out. I got to pay you back, baby. Baby. Hey, look.
There's no limit to what I do for
you.
Yeah,
baby.
If you get me about this.
Monica.
He's in Angola.
Angola, they said that
man, that is hell on earth. They said, man, that is the worst of the worst.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I was working down in Dallas reading meters, and I was next to a prison.
Go ahead, man.
And the cats I was working with, they was like, man, wait till you go down there. You gonna hear something. And I went down there, man. I was outside the building, and I had to look. I was like, oh shit, because it was a fucking prison.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't one of the worst ones. And I'm like, damn, as much as I like my peace, I get mad if my son make too much noise around 11:30 at night.
See, that's what cats say. The worst part about prison, they're like, it's the fucking noise and the smell.
Right. I couldn't.
Motherfuckers just yelling for the sake of yelling because they ain't got shit else to do.
And they ain't got toilet seats. And nah, man.
See,
no. And you know what? He 50. You need to get out, man. He 52, man. We ain't heard about him hurt nobody in prison. He might have, might not.
Right.
It
is Angola. You ain't gonna hear nothing good or bad coming out that bitch. I'm sorry, nothing good coming out that bitch. But you damn sure ain't gonna hear what the guards are doing to these cats in there. So
yeah, free C, man.
Free C.
Free C. Let him out, man.
All right, brother Tank.
What you got, baby? Okay, let me ask you a quick question. Real quick for y'all get into this, man.
Yeah.
Because I was confused. Was this bitch really in blackface, or was that like some kind of mask that this heifer was trying to put on her face, like a exfoliating mask that she had on and she just went out?
It was blackface, because in the article she was talking about how, who was that? That TV host, what's his name? The black dude for NBC, Lester Holt or whatever, went out and he had a white face on. He had a Halloween mask on or some shit. And this is her rebuttal. But yeah, this chick, I guess, worked at the post office, man, and got fucking let go. She was batshit crazy. And just started fucking around and terrorizing folks at Target. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Colorado. But,
I think the interesting thing is, it's like, oh, they did it. Okay, so Lester Holt did it as a Halloween costume, and this thing rarely happens. But think about all the times that some black child dies. Like when Trayvon Martin died. When Halloween came around, you just saw the pictures.
Yeah.
And them were dressed in blackface with the hoodie on and the Skittles and the tea.
Yeah.
And, two rights don't make a wrong, but it make the shit even. And if you can't take the shit, don't dish it out, man. And so my only other thing would be wanting to fucking Claressa Shields challenging this bitch to a boxing match.
I know she at Target, and I know they got folding chairs in there. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. Come on, we're gonna keep this the Montgomery thing going all year.
Goddamn right.
Year, we're gonna keep these folding chairs going. T-shirts coming.
Right.
So yeah, man. She's crazy. She got fired from the post office and just she went on a rant. And I guess you can say that's her going postal.
She got fired
before.
Yeah, she got fired.
Oh.
She got fired and was just going around, fucking with folks or whatever. I don't know if she was looking for a new gig, but yeah, in the article she was saying some crazy shit about how, she's gonna go back to the post office and, I don't know, fuck them up, but she was on one.
Man,
yeah.
Somebody ought to whoop this bitch ass, man.
She's in Colorado,
I
man.
wonder was her
Ain't,
boss
ain't too
black?
much. Ain't too much smoke.
Nah, I wonder was her boss black. Her boss,
I don't
probably
know,
a black chick. Probably a black chick.
I mean, the article says it's an anti-LGBTQ rant.
Yeah, she went asking for where the section is where they had the gay pride, and they were like, "Lady, it's the next month. You know, we didn't pass that already. It's no longer gay pride month." And she wanted the section, and all this shit just transpired after this with her. And this, first of all, she coming in with that blackface on, man. I'm calling security. You know, like I don't know what the fuck she got going on. She looked like she done smeared fucking duty all on her face.
Bitch, this ain't Walmart. Do that shit over there.
Yeah, Fleece.
This is Tarjay.
Right. She had Fleece put that duty on her.
Yeah. She done caught a Glock dookie to the face.
Glock dookie. Oh, man.
Shit. Some hood shit. God dang, we sometimes creative in the wrong way. Damn,
Yeah,
that's
man.
some foul shit. But yeah, that's what she looked like to me. I can't even call it blackface. That's Glock dookie to the face.
That shit face. Get that bitch out of here, man.
Throw this out there. Fleece Johnson talked about how he collected shit from everybody on his cell block just to throw at a bitch.
Shit, piss, blood, semen, and poop and duty.
It wasn't his own. He collected it from.
Yeah. That goes in there, and they said they set it in, in like a dark place so it could get all nasty and fermentate.
Put it over in the back where I'm making my wine.
Some infectious shit.
That's disgusting. I seen a documentary where a crazy motherfucker, he was writing about, he was putting he smeared shit all over the walls on himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'd have left that motherfucker in it and turned the light all the way up.
Yeah, I mean, they
let that shit dry up on him.
I heard about the settlement in Atlanta for the dude who died in his cell in Fulton County. He died, but when they went to go get his body, it was infested with bed bugs.
I remember that
he was eaten alive, and I think the family settled for like maybe 3 or 6 mil. That happened.
You could get killed by bed bugs.
He died in prison. Nobody checked on him. He was dead for a minute, and the bed bugs the place was so infested. By the time they got the body, it looked like, they went in on him, but they left him for dead. They didn't go check in on him. Jesus. Come back, found him unresponsive and just covered in fucking bed bugs.
That's disturbing as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, Fulton County.
Fuck.
Because that was the title,
Eaten alive.
Yeah. Fulton County put a price tag on being eaten alive by bed bugs.
Oh,
yes, sir, Mr. Yes, sir, Mr. Dukes. Yes, sir.
That's why you don't let nobody just come over your crib and sit the fuck down either.
Especially on spaghetti night, damn it.
On that, hell no. I don't just be letting motherfuckers in my crib, man. Look, man, I remember being in tank. I seen a roach crawling on the motherfucker's shoulder. The motherfucker got here.
Yeah.
And he did this. Yeah, so.
Nah, bro.
Right.
Nah.
I'm like, you wasn't shit. Like, that ain't fuck. You used to that. You used to that player. There's something about a baby roach that's more disgusting because like they breeding in this bitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you see one, there's 1,000 you don't see.
Oh man, look, I'm telling you, man.
That's how that go. You better go ahead and bomb the house and boric acid.
My aunt and them had roaches, man. They lived in the Brooks, man.
Yeah.
And you love your family when you try not to, you look past that type shit, man. But I remember cutting the light on and a million of them bitches scattered down the drains and shit. And I'm like, You know what I mean? You go to get something to eat in the kitchen and shit. The motherfuckers all over the place.
Nasty ass house, like
man,
what D-Ray saying. You come in and they like talk about, you got to take your shoes off. They're like, this dirty motherfucking place. Hell no, I'm keeping my shoes on.
Look at Tank face like the Cuddy, like, man, I ain't grow up like that. Oh God, oh God, I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah.
When I moved out here in November 2016. In my last day of work, man. It was this nice ass fucking house. I was at Fort Worth, Texas. It was a nice neighborhood. And as soon as I got to the door, I smelled the whiff of piss. And I said, oh shit. I got in there, man. First of all, I went back to my truck and I put so much goddamn Vicks Vapor Rub cream. You know, that shit was caked up on my nose. All this shit was shining right here. Because the smell was horrendous. That Vicks, you smell some stink, you keep some Vicks on you. I put that Vicks on there. I'm not lying to y'all. I took video of the shit. It was so many motherfucking roaches in that place.
Mm-hmm.
It was roach shit. I was like, what's all that brown shit? And it was roach shit. And I remember looking at the entertainment system. I was like, man, something wrong with it. Why is it moving? And I lifted the cable cord and it was just these roaches everywhere. And it was roaches in the fucking blinds. I was doing all this shit. I was putting the cable in and shit. I had to put $5.
You better hurry up and land your plane because I'm about to go take a fucking shower. That shit's nasty.
Well, that's my plane, man. These motherfuckers. Okay, now here's the plane. I'm about to land the plane right quick. It was roaches in all the shoes. I had to put boxes, all these rooms. And I remember the lady was sitting in the fucking living room on the phone. And she said, can you believe that Keisha and Quila's mom didn't let them stay the night? That's abuse. She gonna take them and then take their clothes and throw them away. And I remember it was just this reaction. I stopped and looked up at her. And she had her head and I was like, oh shit. Cause I'm like, yeah, bitch, I believe that. I believe that. I wasn't child abuse. The bitch wasn't trying to have her house infested. The motherfucker had roaches every goddamn where.
Yeah, I would have, that's where where ringworm come from.
Oh man, that ringworm, nigga, that shiny spot in your head.
That's where that come from. That house.
You see them kids
on the cheek. Ain't seen no lick of water.
Ringworm
right here. That's
you said what, Cuddy?
That shit ground zero for ringworm.
Yeah, all that shit.
You ain't ever seen. I ain't seen it in a long time. I remember growing up, I see motherfuckers coming to school.
Yeah.
The
patch. Like, going over there, Leonard. Just stand over there, Leonard, man. Go ahead, man.
Man, I never understood it, man. I always wondered if they had to shave a spot to get to it or it just fell out. I didn't know how ringworm worked, man.
Yeah, man.
Ate like the follicles and some shit. And so it would never grow back. And so you see these motherfuckers coming to school, man. These motherfuckers had these shiny spots. And you knew what it was, man.
Yeah.
I think I had that shit on my arm or something. My mother was like, oh, hell no. She got me some of that cream and that big ass white tube, metal tube. Yeah. So I got that shit. Cause kids get that shit from being in school.
Yeah. Touching shit.
Yeah, man. I got to talk to my brother and sister-in-law. They said my nephew in school. And these motherfuckers got long hair. We gonna have to talk to them about that shit. Because one of my nephews come up with the shiny spot, I'm gonna be hot. Be hot.
We pulling him out. Homeschooling. We pulling him out.
Got that.
Yeah, we saw that shit. That's why I'm laughing so hard because we saw that shit. We all saw it on the inner city, and every time my mom was like, "Yeah, don't let that little dirty little boy get in my house. Don't you let him in my house."
He said it's ground zero for wingworm. Hey man, let me see something. Let me see if I can find ringworm spot. Ringworm spot.
Move on, man. Move on.
Ringworm spots. Motherfucker look like a Dalmatian. There it is, ringworm spots. It says on a human. I'm gonna find this shit, man. Over the images. No, I want to see it in the head.
You saw it in the head, man.
Look. Look at this motherfucker right here. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh goddamn.
See, that's bad, man.
You be like,
damn,
what's
that's
wrong with
bad.
Kevin Hare?
That's bad.
And
I saw them motherfuckers' forehead on their cheek, all that shit, man.
you know what? I don't mean to laugh because children can't control the environments in which they are placed in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They can't control how well their parents take care of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, it's not funny, but that shiny spot funny than a motherfucker, man.
Hey, is this your apology to all the kids you made fun of growing up?
I didn't make fun of them. I know, you know what? Honestly, I swear to God, I never made fun. When I saw them spots, it'd be two of them motherfuckers. And I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. That's like how you see when you see them kids with them silver caps and shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They got grills and shit. And then you like, but then you realize like they're gonna lose them teeth anyway. So I mean, what's the point? They ain't getting porcelain.
Yeah.
But, you know, they got 100. You like, God damn, what your parents letting you eat? You ain't got nothing but
sugar water and syrup sandwiches.
Right. You look like you was on that goddamn Takao album. I came to bring the pain, hardcore from the brain. It's inside my astral plane.
Next, man.
So
transition, please.
I got you. Let me
niggas is decaf. I stick it on the cream. Come on. Just how deep can shit get? Deep as the abyss. It's like a 4-year-old. Like, damn.
Here we go.
My girlfriend makes $70,000 at her current job. She went to a job interview today. She calls me and tells me she got the job and she's going to be making $100,000 a year. The only problem is her ex from 5 years ago is the boss of the company. I tell her it's gonna make me uncomfortable knowing that she's gonna be around him all day, every day. I tell her if she takes the job, I'm leaving because I know I'm not gonna be able to handle it. If she loves me and wants to stay with me, she's not gonna take the job and she's gonna go somewhere else. My question is, am I doing too much? Does that make me insecure? If you were her, what would you do?
Ultimatum, mob.
You're not doing too much, fam. But the problem is, if you better be able to provide more than that 100,000. She ain't gonna pass provision up.
Yeah,
that's a woman's thing. Provision. I got a woman that loved me. I'm fortunate, but in a lot of these cases, man, and you should have provision. And I'm not saying that he isn't providing, but you know, I feel him. I mean, because ain't no telling. She went in 100,000. Ain't no telling that motherfucker. But she working on that dick too. That's what I'm. You know, and so he probably worried like that. You know, like damn, he paying her 100,000 and something else.
Look, man, if you can't trust your woman, you
shouldn't be with her.
You already lost. Yeah, you already lost.
You already lost, man.
Yeah,
because you know, if it ain't this dude with this company, like if you don't trust her around her boss, you shouldn't have trusted her around the last one either. You know, that pussy belonged to the streets.
Right. I feel like if you got to get a bitch ultimatum, you don't need to be there.
Oh, hell no.
And that's what he did. And it's like, dude, that's your girl, not your wife.
Right. That's your girl.
Y'all building and she leveling up.
She is.
Yeah, she's securing the bag, bro.
Right. Like, bro, you know, like I said, man, this other cat is providing her with a gig. I'm like, what is this bitch's job skills? And now all of a sudden she got 100,000, you know. But I mean, let me see Johnny O. Dukes. Let her mess up and file for spousal support. Right up.
Yes,
right
sir,
up,
JD.
Shout out to JD, man. But yeah, man, you know, that's a hard one, man. I ain't into that ultimatum shit. I mean, if you got that big of an issue with it, you know, then bounce, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what chick gonna stay? She like, shit, I just got a 100K coming. I ain't gotta fuck with you. I ain't gotta give you no answer. I just go get paid.
Right, I got 100K. Fuck your ultimatum.
Yeah, he said.
Much
so he is in his feelings, you know.
Yeah,
because that's what it is. Like, dude, you can't separate that shit.
Man, you start sounding like a sucker nigga every time you do that shit.
I don't think no dude gonna be able to separate that though.
from her ex, and all of a sudden now,
Right.
he could supply her with $100K a year
because he gave her the job. He gave her the gig, and if they ain't fucking, he planning on it. You ain't get no bitch no $100,000.
Something that he already done smashed.
Right.
He ain't keeping her around.
Right. Like
Just
I miss you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know you got that nigga.
Right.
He gonna give him. I'm gonna make you offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna see you every day.
Right.
You gonna punch a clock, my clock, every day, and then you gonna go home to him.
Right.
Okay. We gonna spend 8 with me, and then you gonna go home to him. All right.
Sloppy.
And let him lick it.
Oh, come on, bro. Why you gotta go there, man? Why? Come on, that was unnecessary. Nobody want to think about that.
I told you one more shot below the belt, man. We gonna call it. We gonna call this fight. You hear me?
Hey, say
one
man,
more.
Gus said some shit one time like that. I don't know if you remember that story. He said, "Yeah, you holding her legs tight." So I'm like, what's the matter? Nigga been hitting me. I'm gonna make him eat it.
I saw that.
I'm gonna blow it in his mouth.
I saw that clip where old boy was talking about old girl said to him, like, why you keep, shooting up the club or whatever. And he was like, because you don't let me eat my kids.
Y'all sound like old Jay Drizzy says y'all sound like old dude from Dead Purple Cuddy.
Cuddy.
Wait a minute, hold on. You said shooting up the club and say that one more time. I didn't catch that right. Because maybe I didn't hear it right because I wasn't supposed to.
You're right. Because I heard him just like this.
I missed it. Something.
You are nasty. Talk about like why you keep doing it. Pretty much why you keep busting up in me, or whatever. And and she was like, because you don't let me eat my kids. Mm-hmm.
He
said that.
Yeah, he bust up in her because she don't
let him eat his children.
There's something wrong with that, man.
Well, he likes snowballs.
There you
go.
That's
a nasty motherfucker. You Wayne Brady
bro.
Ass.
See,
bro,
old man.
This is a huge man. Look, I used to work with a dude, man. And,
here we go.
Tell him about the gun line balls.
Tell him about the gun line balls.
We catch a fire early in the morning, right? We all on a truck. We coming back from this fire, and the dudes, we telling cocktails, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, man, last night I'm getting a little piece, and I skeeted all over my wife's titties, and I licked it up, and I swallowed a chunk, and I damn near threw up. And like the whole truck just kind of stopped and was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And he was justifying it like, it's my own stuff, like it's not gay. It's
nah, nigga, stuff. It is.
And man, it created a huge debate in the fire station. Huge debate. Yeah,
was looking at y'all in the shower.
Like,
he was watching y'all in the shower.
Nah, he was straight as far as I know.
Nah, he wasn't. You know what that tastes like. Let me tell you, I remember being in Iraq, man. Walking back from the dining facility, it was me and one of my other homies. And it was this one cat that he was kind of a weirdo, man, Southern motherfucker. And we was walking back, and I don't know how this conversation came up, but he said, we couldn't believe this shit. He said, hey man, you ever skeet in your own eye? And we looked, what the fuck did you just say? He said, yeah, man, the other day I was jacking off, and I was looking down at the head, and the shit got in my eye. That shit was burning. Man, we fucking lost it. It dipped off on his ass. Like, hell, he's like, come on, man, don't tell nobody. Nah, motherfucker. What made you think that it was okay to tell us that? Because it's wartime, you felt like you was gonna die this week? Nah, this motherfucker, I'm telling you, war make motherfuckers weird. He was like, yeah, skeeted in my own eye, the shit burnt. I'm like, you a nasty motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that pretty much makes you gay, man. If you catch some semen to the face.
If you catch some semen to the face or you lick that shit up off if your wife don't be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was paraphrasing, but that was pretty much the situations. What she said her piece and he said his, and the clip ended. And I was like, that brother is zesty.
Yeah, ultra zesty.
Talk about the HELA sales. You won't let me eat my kids. I closed my phone. I was like, that's enough internet for today. I'm okay. I'm good. That's more than enough internet for me for the day. Yeah. This is how these cats rolling. I mean, with a straight face. I forget the dude's name. I think he's on.
I don't know. I don't even know his name.
Love and Hip Hop Miami. The dude who got shot in the head or whatever, dark skinned brother. He was talking with his girl or whatever. And that chick popped up, and it was just they were trading conversation, and that came up, and he said what he said, and that was the end of my internet for the day.
Hey, man, that shit, I thought you was about to say that came up on No Jumper.
Nah,
man, I was just thinking the same shit. I was like, Adam 22 said that shit?
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet.
It did. Sometimes I like
PSA, don't let these chicks talk you into eating your own skeet. Man. Or eating anybody else's.
Right. Hey, I was listening to Remy Martin. Remy Ma, she did an interview, and she said that her and her homegirl, she said male groupies do exist. She said we would have dudes that was trying to get down with us. And we would tell them like, yo, if y'all kissed, then we'd do a little something, we'd show something. And she said, you won't believe this shit. The motherfuckers kissed. And we was like, y'all, maggot that. I was like, oh, y'all cats be hard up for some cooch. Y'all cats be hard up for the puss that y'all gonna sit up there and kiss. Y'all motherfuckers made yourselves gay for no reason.
Did they get some?
Hell no. She's like, we ain't giving none no sweet boys.
I got one more before I sign off. Chick, I watch these clips on TikTok and YouTube, whatever, and the dude interviewing girls, and I was like, what was the freakiest shit you ever did? And she ran down a scenario like I had a threesome with two dudes, and she was riding one dude, and the other dude was in the back of her. She's straddling old buddy on top of him, and old dude was behind her. And the dude she was riding, his Johnson popped out. The dude grabbed it and put it back in her.
Nah, bro.
I'm good, man.
And that's what she was pretty much like doing. But if you having a threesome with two dudes in that proximity, y'all touching.
Legs touching.
Yeah, y'all touching. Y'all touching. So what?
I didn't want to think about that.
Y'all touching. That's why I had to let y'all know the position. Everybody was at. He laying down, and she bouncing up and down, and it popped out. And old boy was like, "Shit, hell no, keep the party going."
Mm-hmm. When you done with it, I'm gonna put it in me. Oh. Hey man, it's something. I don't belong to this world any longer.
Me neither, man.
Right
Me
now,
neither, man.
Because something's foul's going on in the air, man.
Hey man,
yeah, it's them HELA sales, man. And that shit mixed with COVID. Yeah,
hella zesty.
Hella
zesty.
Right. Right.
So
he looks zesty.
Picture that, man. A threesome in that position, everybody's touching, man.
We did all sing the pornos, but goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, but it seems like you would automatically go soft if you felt, some basketball hands around your dick. It just
if you're not that way.
Man, did you just touch my dick, nigga?
Again, like if you weren't that way, you probably wouldn't be in that situation,
Right.
Nobody could convince me at this age, or any age, that me and you gonna go in this room with this chick and it's all gonna be good. Like,
Right.
That's why I said Wayne too old for that shit. You wait this late in life, now you want to be.
Hey man, he found the right name. He found his title. He found his tribe. That's all. He finally found his tribe. I'm paying.
This guy
And
crazy.
like you
You know
said,
what?
he deep dish.
He might have been getting extorted or something, bro. You know, where somebody was about to tell his secrets. He's like,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'll tell it
probably.
on myself. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the softest
Yeah.
blow he came up with was paying.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They probably
that
like,
tracks.
nah, you straight up. You
Yeah.
like that wood, motherfucker.
Nah, I'm
And you a bottom.
I'm fluid, man. I'm fluid.
Hey, don't go reaching for that bottle just yet, Steady Eddie.
What's up? What we got?
We still got that one am I the asshole?
Oh shit. Yeah. Let's run it.
My the asshole for going home after the in-laws excluded me from dinner.
What happened?
Was that what did she fly? I can't remember. Did she fly in? Go to go into dinner with her in-laws, and they set up a dinner for everybody but her, pretty much saying that she's not cultured. She wouldn't understand the menu. So she was like, okay, she ain't just, go back to the hotel or whatever. She packed up and went back home. And now the hubby's pissed and all this other shit, that's so disrespectful. And you embarrassing. It was like, hold on, man. They invited everybody, the whole family but her, saying that she pretty much wouldn't understand that way of life, that dinner.
Let me say this.
It's fucking dinner.
Mother-in-law always thought that I'm a bit ignorant and backwards just because I come from a lower class family.
So let me say this.
Like, just think if they went to like Red Lobster and this bitch couldn't go.
She probably black.
Right. They asked her, what
She
salad
wouldn't
was,
understand this.
You don't
what
know nothing
salad
about
dressing
these
she
cheddar
wanted,
biscuits.
and she said orange. Yeah.
Man, look, man, let me say this, man. As a man, you're supposed to protect your wife from all enemies, foreign and domestic.
At all times.
At all times, you're supposed to protect her. And so, let me tell you something. Let one of mine get out of pocket with mine, and it's gonna be a goddamn issue. No, she wasn't wrong for going home.
Yeah, not just back to the hotel or whatever. She got a flight and got the fuck out of Dodge. How the fuck would you not go to dinner with your wife?
Yeah, because her dude is sucker, man. He shouldn't have went. He should have been like, you ain't. First of all, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all talking about my wife can't come? And y'all gonna make all of these. Listen, man, fuck every one of y'all. Me and her, we gonna get on this motherfucking plane after we go. I take her to a nice dinner.
I really wonder what this restaurant was.
Right. It's fucking food.
That shit was probably Ruby Tuesdays. Took her to Ponderosa for some wingdings.
She's not cultured. She only eats with her hands. What the fuck? That is so disrespectful. I mean, if they're married, so she's been around.
Right.
This was a straight shot. Like, yeah, you can't even break bread with us, even though we went to your wedding.
Right.
The fuck out of here, man. That is
you
crazy.
Want to put seasoning salt on everything.
She traveled with her own ranch. Yeah.
Right.
No, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Hey, man, have you guys ever had bone marrow?
No, that's not appealing to me, man. That doesn't look good. Have you had it?
No. I've never even, you couldn't offer me bone marrow. You know
Ain't
what I mean?
that-
Like,
yeah.
Ain't that the gristle?
No, it's like the I guess it's
Cut
sort
the
of like
bone
a-
in half, and
Yeah.
they
That's the gristle.
grill. Yeah, they grill. The gristle is a
is
part
the
of
cartilage.
the cartilage. The bone marrow is actually this other gel that's inside the bone, and they
thought that
scrape
was
the
the
shit
grill.
off. No,
I
that's
used
not
to
the
eat that
gristle.
shit. I used to eat that shit. I don't do it no more.
Now it's expensive as fuck. But yeah, I
black
never thought
folks
it was.
been eating that shit.
I never thought it was appealing.
Well, fuck. Get that motherfucker on this inside.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of truffles. So yeah, I mean, to each his own.
You've
Yeah.
had truffles before?
Yeah,
I ain't had nothing
it's
but the.
nasty. It's just it's a funky. It's funky.
No, they got this white truffle popcorn shit up here, and they got I'm trying to say it away. Actual butter, truffle butter, not That Drake shit. Yeah. That shit good, man. I fuck with real truffles.
But yeah,
talking fillets with the truffle butters.
Can't dismiss your wife, man. You breaking bread with your family, and everybody's at the table but your wife, and you cool with that?
She need to divorce that motherfucker, man.
Bitch, I know how to eat with chopsticks. I said, what in the world could you possibly eat?
Bitch,
that part would be unfamiliar with it.
That
part.
Know how
to act
quail? What? I don't understand. I wish she would have told us what type of restaurant where, that she was excluded from. But apparently she don't know because she wasn't invited.
You don't know how to act at Staples.
Wow. Wow. She don't know how to eat a glizzy. But okay.
Right. Eat this glizzy.
All right, man. I'm done.
Yeah, man. It's been real.
Been real there? At that Porter, that cab.
There you go.
Thank you, brothers, for another great episode. And thank you, subs, for tuning in. And yeah, man.
It's been fun.
And we
Shout
got to
out
figure
to the
out
new subs.
Yeah, we got to figure out a new time table for this cat, man. Day might be night might be day with this dude.
Yeah,
man. It's the Caribbean, man. We just like it might even be in the same damn time zone.
Gotcha.
Hey, man, don't get messed up with one of them voodoo bitches, man.
Wearing your drawers in the yard, can't leave the house.
So the dick swank up like a Vienna weenie. One of the Vienna weenies.
Don't be talking about you didn't, she didn't let you eat your kids.
Hey, bro, we ain't even going down that road.
They gonna have a bad bitch watch. They gonna have a fly bitch.
Yeah, he is. You gonna have something on deck. Something on deck.
You know, them Caribbean motherfuckers, fucked up feet.
There's a lot of it's a Dutch island, so there's a lot of people from the Netherlands down there.
Oh. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know if they were able to move them because I know they were trying to run a train through that settlement. But there was a 75, 73-year Civil War fought there where the slaves whooped the shit out the Dutch for their freedom.
Wow.
And they went to the motherfucking woods. And that they were there. They've been there to this day.
The rest is history.
Yep.
And we set up shop. We whooped their ass.
Yep. They had white chairs back then. Yep.
They had Shaquille O'Gills jumped in that water. Yeah.
Right. That motherfucker need to go to Navy SEALs, man. For real.
You ain't lying.
He got active.
Yes, I couldn't swim the length of a swimming pool and then get up and fight a nigga. You know what I mean?
That part.
At this age?
That part.
Shit, at any age. Any age. Should have take swimming to take the life out of you, man.
When you're doing that, you swimming with a purpose.
You be
so
shot.
You using everything. And then you like you said, you getting up there and you throwing hammers. Shit.
Well, just think about them SEALs, man. These motherfuckers swim 2 miles in pitch black to their destination and then go shoot niggas.
But that wasn't no SEAL. That was Leon. You know,
hey, that's what I said. That's my young brother. You know,
I told you, man. There was those skinny jeans. Years of rocking those, got those thighs tight. Yeah, man, he was pumping. Got those sweetie pie hips. Yeah, he was doing his thing, man.
Oh man, y'all cats is a fool, man.
Gentlemen,
it's been
peace,
real,
man.
Peace. What's up, Cuddy, man? You leaving me again, man. What's up, Cuddy?
Yeah, man. It's time to go. Like I said, man, I don't know how long I'll be down there, man.
You ain't coming back. Oh, well, you probably gonna go shoot the Kuwait now.
I don't know. You know, the Kuwait, the money's right, man, but that's a long ass flight to come back and forth too. That I remember them flights coming back from overseas, man. 12,
you drained for days.
Yeah, and them little ass seats, and your back's all fucked up.
I got on a heating pad now. One of them new ones.
And I'll be traveling with a dog too, so
yeah,
man, that creates an extra element, man. It's like traveling with kids.
Right.
We'll see, man. I mean, it just seems like the perfect place. You're in paradise. Should
All
be
right.
right.
All right, then, Cuddy. Well, I'm gonna miss you,
Yeah.
man. I wish I could have seen you before you had to go.
Hey man, like I said, I'll be back here in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, look,
Yeah.
go get some rest, man.
Shit, I can't, man. I gotta pack this up and I gotta hit the road.
Okay. Well, shit. Go
Yeah.
ahead, get packed up, man.
But yeah, man. Yeah, we'll fucking wrap.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be on the move here all of tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, man. Just call me when you can, brother.
Oh, for sure, man. Peace.
Peace.
Gonna raise it slow.
There you go.